Now, something about that. Think about here and what it's saying. What I have cleansed. Now, the Gentiles were not yet cleansed in their acceptance of the Lord. It says later on, when the apostles go out, they'll be saying you were cleansed by faith, talking to the Gentiles. But nobody had really received it yet. So it's almost saying in faith, even those who are living not knowing God, he's saying, I still cleanse them and don't call them unclean. It's like in faith, in salvation. You know, in Hebrew, many of you know this, but in Hebrew, there's no real past, present, or future. And so you could actually have things written in the Bible. They are written. You don't see it in English, but there are things that are yet to come are written in the past tense. It's already done. It's saying it's as good as done. It's finished. And that's the mystery of salvation. There are things that are finished already. It's finished, and yet it hasn't been manifested, but it's finished. Who we are to be is already finished. And he's saying, so he said, you go there, the Gentiles were as if finished. They're cleansed, even though they're not yet in it yet. Still see it the way I see it. What I have cleansed, see the way God sees it. Learn to see the world through salvation. See people as if they were saved. Of course you got to do everything, but you got to be able to believe for what God did. See that. If Peter could only saw them as they were, he's gonna judge them. He's not gonna have love, but to see them for what God did, what God has done, and what he has called them to be.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Hope of the World is dedicated to the goal of spreading God's Word and salvation to every land and people. We do this by spreading the Word throughout the world and sponsoring compassion projects to the most poor and needy around the earth. To get in touch or have a part in God's work, just write to Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Or go to hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821.